One last barrier that may be that when teachers see Sarah, they may think that she cannot take part in any sort of sport or any class activities due to her mobility impairment. However, what they don't realise is that Sarah is a determined and competitive team player, so this could be used to help motivate a team. So therefore, if Sarah isn't playing, she's still a part of the team offering an assistant coach role who motivates and offers support to players. This is just one sort of solution for Sarah. So cultural influences which could affect Sarah is obviously her mobility impairment. This could prevent her from getting into local sports teams. There also aren't as many opportunities for people with disabilities to take part in sports. However, there are wheelchair basketball teams, of which there are not lots of these teams when compared with football teams. Another cultural influence of Sarah's is that there are not as many role models for disabled children when compared to sports such as football and rugby. This could cause Sarah to give up on her sport as she has no motivation and doesn't have anyone that she can really look up to and feel inspired by who's in the same sort of situation as her. Sarah also may feel intimidated by male coaches, so she may want to be coached by a female. This could be hard as there are only 30% of all coaches female, therefore she may not be able to find a club of which has a female coach and also offers the disability aspect to Sarah. Another cultural influence is that Sarah may need um, a career carer to help her, so therefore it may just be too difficult for her to take part in sport. So this is where school sport games come in handy as they have 4 different stages to their competitions. So school sport games basically set up activities for different ages. So it's from 7 to 14 years old, and they offer different athletics games and stuff. So they have 4 stages. I've just said. Stage one is games within school. So this might be one class against another for athletics, for example. Stage two is schools competing against each other. So an example of this would be 2 schools may play football against each other. Stage three is county games. So a school will represent the whole county against the other best teams from the different counties. For example, in athletics, like long jump, sprinting, running. Um, and then stage four is an elite national games where athletics may be the competitions and the team winning will be the best school in England at this sport. So these events are for 7 to 14-year-olds and offer different abilities, genders, and disabilities to get into sport through these stages. This gives children tasters for how the sport works and whether or not they will enjoy it. So strengths of school sport games uh, is that they offer opportunity for children to represent their school at a national level. They will also offer a variety of different sports for people to take part in, whether this will be football, rugby, tennis, athletics, swimming, all these sort of things. They offer them all. School sports games also offer elite level sports for children to take part in. This may allow a child to find a sport they are really good at and represent their school at an elite level, whereas they may never have known if they would be good at this sport had they not been given the chance by school sport games. Limitations of school sport games is that the competition factor may put off children who are not competitive. Also, the elite level could put off people as they're not confident in themselves. Also, another weakness is that school sport games relies on the teachers volunteering to be able to do this. So if there are no volunteers, then it cannot run. But one more strength is that it's sponsored by Sainsbury's, which is a massive shop, so it offers a lot of help and support to the organisation. School sport games will help Sarah as they will be able to offer her the chance to compete in school games against other children with disabilities or just against other normal children, which will be just as good for Sarah as this will help pick up her confidence. This could be in sports such as javelin, shot put, or discus, as Sarah wants to take part in netball, however she can't due to her mobility impairment. So therefore they could offer her a throwing sport such as these to help her compete in the games. School sports games helping Sarah will pick up Sarah's confidence, and she will therefore could have the confidence to join a local team or club, which will help her become more physically active.